Congratulations on this.
Thank you.
We're just discussing with Nicholas and with others what it's like as an actor to go through this process, not having experienced the World War. I mean, to be fair, that's what acting's about. But with actors who are with veteran actors, but with people who are doing their first work in front of the camera.
I have to say that's a good question, because my first day on this film was the read-through we had, and we sat in a room in North London. And I was so moved because I was sat opposite a group of actors that I'd watched growing up and admired, and being massive fans of growing up. A lot of them I've actually worked with already, and watched their work and been part of their work, and that was so inspiring and exciting. And then next to me were these younger actors who I'd not seen before, or they were starting out, and they were just nailing it. And it was just like, this is what's so exciting about this industry. You have the new with the more kind of established talent coming together and just bouncing off each other. It was really exciting. A great way to start. I think the world. There's a lot of things documented about World War I. So it's very easy to gather images and articles and bad things and really put yourself into someone's shoes in that time. This obviously was different because it was the home front, so that was a sort of different angle to it. It wasn't actually in the war as such. So.
And that was the thing that Nicholas was just saying, was that you never actually show the conflict. It's ever present and always there. So how do you kind of manifest that sense of dread which it has in the background?
It's there in the background. Yeah, I think you never. It's in the background of people's heads as well. That's the thing. You never put it in the forefront of the character's mind. It's kind of in the background. In the forefront is the moment that you're playing in that time, which is all about this community coming together, exploring this piece of music in a healing way, subconsciously really. And I think that's kind of why it works, and especially with Alan Bennett's writing, there's a lot of comedy in there. The comedy that we use to get through the hard moments, and you don't labour on the tragedy of it. You sort of you kind of leave it present, hold it, but don't kind of labour it. I think that's why it works personally.
And I've also been talking about how we lean on the arts in difficult times, whether it's personal times or national times, to find inspiration and meaning, and that's one thing this film is about. I was just wondering, for you, are there particular films that you go back to, or songs that you play whenever there's something difficult comes up, when you want to kind of reset?
I think that's why we need to value the arts so much, because we lean on them, for our mental health, for all those kinds of things. That's why we should be valuing it, and we do in this country. But I always think we can value it more and appreciate it more, and not take it for granted. Personally, I mean, when I want to be soothed, I put on Radio 4, a Radio 4 play, or Radio 3, listen to some nice kind of soothing classical music, and I've reached an age now where I love Radio 4, so yeah.
Excellent. Well, it's been fantastic to speak to you. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!